Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading for the next 6 months. I can feel that the fire within you is ready to rise, and some of you are developing some great plans for the future or being called to a certain direction. And let's see what your coffee cups and cards unveil for you at this time. I'm gonna dive right in and start with your coffee cup. We have this kind of looks like a stork, but at the same time, this reminds me of one of those birds. There are fish birds. They are catchers of the fish. Can be a pelican as well. Fish catching. Fish is abundance of the universe, the resources, money, wealth that you are going to start catching, and which one of these birds are expert of it. So it's not exactly stork. It is actually those one of those birds that are oceanic birds. They catch fish to feed themselves. So there's a person. This can be a person outside of your comfort zone. Bird can be symbolizing an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, which are standing right up there. This is the 5th month timeline. And maybe they've been catching fish all their life long, an expert at what they do. And I feel like you might be learning from them. Another thing with this energy is maybe you are actually getting outside your comfort zone and doing something different. And that is going to become your big bird, that the big fish. You become the big bird that you will catch the big fish with this idea. For example, I've been thinking about actually starting to post like pick a card readings. I have another channel, and I didn't really start it, but it's just been coming to me recently. And I feel like some people maybe like there's a time period, but some people like the timeless readings. And I keep getting called to that direction. Okay, that's outside my comfort zone. That's a different area, different beast that I need to research, watch other videos, but I'm being called to do that. So I feel like you might have something like that, maybe even a whisper into your ear that you will start to listen, and that can become a massive resource for you. The resource can show up in the format of money, connections, support, help. That help will lead to success in the areas, the fields that you want. This can even be about a relationship growing in the direction that you want it to grow. Within the 1st month timeline, I see a woman right there. She's standing on the beginning of a pathway here. There's a bunny rabbit waiting for her. Mother energy is the creative energy. Feminine energy is your creative side. We both have, male and female, doesn't matter. We both have the creative side and the masculine side. Think of it as the mother earth, the father sky. We all have it within us. And I see that your mother side is actually coming up here, nurturing an idea. And this can even be a creative thing that is again outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you are taking a pathway, traveling somewhere. It seems like happening really soon. And there's a box here. You might be even getting outside of your box, your comfort zone, which is in the workplace. Maybe you are limited to a certain area, you're limited to doing certain activities, and you are exploring new things here. And at the end of the pathway, there's a massive rabbit right here. Rabbits multiply really fast, so they are a very good source of abundance. This can be something that you're discovering at the end of the pathway. You are actually going to have like maybe even a bunny farm, rabbit farm that grows really fast. But the thing about rabbits are they can be fearful at times. So this can be something that doesn't really require your fire to burn it, but requires nurturing. Okay, the fire to maybe prepare food for it or warm the soil so you can grow crops for it. This is all metaphors that I'm talking about, but if you are growing some things, this can also be applicable to those crops that you're growing. I see another inside of it. Let's see. I see another here bubble forming right there. The kind of looks like a cup as well. This can be one of your investments coming back, multiplied, and the cup also can symbolize emotionally fulfilling offer coming forward. Most of the time, cups can be interpreted in the sense of love, but I feel like here in this energy, this can be something that will fulfill you. We have like a whole forest inside of it. There's a this is actually a frog jumping out of the cup. There is a bird here watching outside, and maybe even a parrot, speaking parrot, watching outside. This can even be a community that has been formed, filled with love, that you're finding your space in it, okay? Which is leading to another path here. What I see, Aries, is overall you're expanding. Not every sign had this kind of energy in their cup. Um, they're actually, this is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So it can apply to your Venus as your love life, how you manage your relationships. Sun is your personality that you show outside. Your Moon is the hidden side of you. So it can apply to all of those areas. I usually, sometimes, not usually, sometimes when I'm posting the monthly readings, I post these traits as well. You can also look them up and see which part actually applies to you. Another thing here, I told you that there's a box right here, that you're standing under the box, or there's an elephant standing under the box. Elephants are another source of abundance and wealth, because elephants, they actually give birth in 24 months. They take a while to grow, but they're heavy, resourceful, and they live a long time. So this is something that also there are symbols in many cultures of wealth and abundance. So this elephant is your symbol of long-term financial security. They're standing under a box here. The box is what you're currently doing, what you're limited to. Maybe you're not seeing this as a resource, but it has a massive thing. You're going to still come out of the box and explore other things that will be maybe small little, I see like beads coming in front of me, maybe beaded bracelets, necklaces. I don't know if you do accessories, jewelries, or maybe you enjoy them. Some people are amazing buyers. There's actually, I mentioned before in my readings, I was in the fashion designer and fashion industry, and I used to work with a lot of buyers. And they were one of the most important people in the industry, because seeing the gem, seeing the value in an item is extremely valuable, because they were purchasing those and selling, putting them in the store. So it can be your talent here. Maybe you have an eye for a good product. It can be the thing here that you're seeing, but it will require you to, the box is the structure, stay inside of the structure, stay inside of the contract, but explore other options here. It can sound a little bit counterintuitive or opposite ideas, but it seems like you can explore, maybe if you're selling an item or a service, out the services outside, but have some contract that actually keeps you and the other party limited, without maybe even explore the pond before sailing to the ocean kind of energy I feel here. Okay, I see there's a legal contract showing up within the second month timeline, 2 months from now. This contract can be, it's a clean contract. This doesn't have to be a contract. It can be legal paper and approval. If you want to go to school, apply to certain things. It can be the clean paper coming, clean bill of health even coming forward here. Within the third month, there is a person. You can see there's a goatee they have. Their haircut is very sharp. And they're looking at a person smaller than them, but the smaller person is inside of a mountain. So I feel like your goatee can symbolize the wisdom of a person here. It's not in real life, but it can be also interpreted that way, because a beard properly taken care of requires a lot of work. So this can be someone who is really detail oriented, and they're talking and conversating with someone, maybe not. I feel like this can be your energy. Doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, male or female. And maybe you're dealing with someone who's inside of a mountain. The mountain is protecting them. But they're much smaller when it comes to experience, what you know. Maybe you're starting a new job and dealing with people came from the top, basically. Okay. But it seems like you're massive here in front of them. Even though you don't feel it, there is a respect point there. And maybe even though you don't see it, they're going to be removed out of your way with the mountain because you are massive next to this person. Okay? This can even be, I feel the travel energy, the phone lines showing up here. Maybe you want to go out there, explore. You have a lot of experience, degrees, maybe something that is extremely valuable to the other side. This can be like an officer standing in front of you giving you the stamp, and they will be removed. With the mountain, they will be removed. So if you're concerned that if you're going to get their approval or not, it seems like the mountain will be removed. Right after that, I see two legal papers forming inside of a W, which is the 4th month timeline, the 3rd month and the 4th month timeline. So this can be two good approval coming after that. There's a chunk of money a bear is standing on within the 5th month. Chunk of money can be representative of this bear, maybe someone offering you something, or maybe there's a massive potential a person have. Financial potential that you're offering them something. Another thing here, this can be romantic as well. This can be someone wealthy, abundant, resourceful, not only when it comes to financials, but also when it comes to love. Because there are sometimes people are lack of emotional abundance. They have everything in the world, but they don't know how to love themselves and how to love others. So the teddy bear here is someone who knows all of that. Okay, which is a beautiful sign here. For some of you, this can be new love coming forward, and there is a massive UFO, like an alien ship above that. So this is an alien area for some of you. This is something you haven't explored before. So that's coming ahead, and I see letter V, so it's going to be within the 6-month timeline. This is going to be a successful outcome when you engage with this person. This is going to be a satisfying outcome for you. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a heavy energy in your heart space here. Maybe you don't have clarity at this time, or you don't know what to do. Maybe you completed a project now. The pathway seems closed, but there's a tears of joy coming forward, which is a good sign. This can be a representative of you actually finding a solution, or maybe getting seeing a symbol of assurance, and your desire coming really fast and even closing a cycle. Okay, maybe you have been repeating same cycles over and over again, and it's closing that. Maybe at work you keep working with different type of people, weird people. I want to say weird. I don't know why that word came to me. It's not something that I use day to day. Weird people, and now that is changing. Maybe you're a contractor that you're dealing with the drama of others. It seems like it is coming to an end, or this can be in the relationships as well. There's a massive fish, guys. There's for sure abundance is coming forward here, but above it I see there are many words and people appearing. So this can be abundance, yes, coming into your life, but first maybe you need to program your mind or talk to certain people the abundance that you desire, what kind of abundance you desire, because it is different for everyone. Even though you can comment down below, we connect everything into the money, but the abundance can be being able to travel wherever you want to go, going and having fun there, not only just going there and sightseeing. Can be that's how I describe my abundance. I want to go to wherever I want to go, but also sit in a restaurant, have a piece of cake, have a piece of maybe I'm just imagining Rome right now. I don't know why it just came to me. The Colosseum just popped in front of my mind's eye. Having a glass of wine or a piece of bread, enjoy it. That's my abundance. Maybe for some of you, it's not it. Just, but eventually we connect it to the money because that's what it requires. Okay. But it can come in different resources. It can show up in a different way without us even realizing that. Okay. So comment down below. Let me know what your abundance is to you. Being able to travel, being able to learn everything you want to learn, or like what's coming to me, that's that's my abundance. Maybe going to any school, walking to any school and any class and study that. And I heard that in Germany, actually, they're doing it in the longest day. I think in the summer, universities are opening doors to the outsiders and allowing other people to listen to the classes, which is like, oh, another one of my dreams. It's like I even get goosebumps when I hear that. Amazing. So, what's your abundance? What's the source to you? Massive fish is right there, but it needs it to you to speak out loud, okay? To maybe even share it with people or ask in a prayer. Maybe even if you have the resources, the connections that can make it happen, maybe just start creating phone lines and communication lines with that resource, okay? I'm going to dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, it's good to focus on that one. But if you don't have anything, we're just going to do a general, what's coming your way, what's the current situation, what's happening within and outside of you. Okay? Let's see. This is your current situation. Okay, I flipped the deck by mistake, so we're going to turn it around because I don't do reversal readings. The current situation seems like with the Five of Swords energy, we have a lady up here. Okay, she has a very different energy compared to the original tarot. She has her three swords in her hand. Two swords are actually, I feel like the people that has been defeated. This is your position. You may be worked on a thing or you have done certain things in a way to achieve success, but maybe you're not proud of the ways you do that. Okay, she has actually water here, which is a good thing, even though she has cactuses on the background. So you might have found the water, achieved success. It kind of has the energy of temperance because one fit on the water, one fit on the ground. But it seems like here this might be really harsh on you, this journey. And I feel like there's a new wave coming, new ways of doing things coming forward that you don't need to really fight with tooth and nail anymore, okay? Let's see how will that situation evolve. The Wheel of Fortune is going to start to turn on your behalf. You're going to have this big, massive ocean from, I told you, from the pond to the ocean, that you're going to upgrade massively within the 6 months in this situation, if you have a current situation, specific situation, or overall in life. Wheel of Fortune, this is Wheel of Fortune, can symbolize hitting the jackpot. And maybe for some of you, this can be even buying the lottery ticket, like speaking your desires out loud. And the other day I was watching this lady. The video was from like 70s. Her hairstyle reminds me of the 70s, old video. And she actually is from some, I think, a group, Romy somethings. I don't remember the name exactly. And she tells everything you desire can be created in your mind's eye, which can be reflected in your reality, like visualizations, basically, she's talking about. She's giving details how to visualize. She's showing like an apple. First, look at the apple and then replicate it in your mind. And I tried that and I somehow, yesterday was Wednesday. Yeah, we had a farmer's market and I picked up a bunch of apples without even realizing. And I had an apple that day. So it can be useful. Go check it out. So taking a chance also, how within the 6 months your stuff is going to evolve. You're going to take a chance. You're going to try something new and different, which will bring the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Which will start bringing the chances, good chances into your life, okay? But still, it has your free will. It requires you to take what's given to you. You're going to be given options. Choose one also. And internal factors affecting it is self-compassion initially. I love, by the way, her jacket looks amazing, even though it doesn't really perfectly match with the clothing. Matches with the crown. Gold is the color of wealth. Again, doing something what luxury is for yourself. That's the Queen of Cups energy. Luxury doesn't mean eating bread wrapped around gold leaf. I don't know if that's even healthy for human body, but it is about doing something that gives you pleasure, okay? Relaxes you, makes you feel that you're living in luxury. So This can be getting a manicure. This can be eating a piece of good chocolate, whatever it is. I keep talking about the material things, but it can be also taking like a 20-minute break and watching something you love. So the internal factors can affect it is self-care, compassion, self-love. When you focus more of that, it will evolve. The universe is going to replicate that energy and bring it more of it to you. And the external factors can affect it is, let's see, the Three of Swords. The heartbreaks are going to start to heal. That's how it's going to be. I feel like maybe you have been dealing with people against you or not compatible with you. Okay, so I feel like there's something there you see as personal, but it is the nature of those around you. So recognizing, realizing that is the Three of Swords energy is the first you felt the heartbreak, but now you're facing it. You're realizing, oh, I have been trying to be friends with people who are not even on the same level, who are not even the same, living in the same life with me or wanting the same life with me. That's going to be your healing here. External factors are going to start when you start to recognize and start healing them. You're going to start experiencing the Wheel of Fortune better. And final result is Six of Pentacles energy. This is from giving to from receiving to giving energy. So maybe you at this moment you need help, you need a hand, or you have your victory now. You need to collect everything so you can put it on the side and maybe grow it. But it seems like what the Six of Pentacles energy final result will be, now you're gonna have so much. Maybe you received your victory in a maybe forceful way or in a tricky way, but now the Wheel of Fortune is starting to turn for you. When you start the self-care, self-compassion, and love, and let go of those doesn't really align with you, you're going to start receiving much more from the universe, which will allow you to give more to the others as well. Six of Pentacles is kind of like a karma or a law of equivalent exchange. So what you put out is what you get back. You're going to get back a lot of love, a lot of abundance. We have here Page of Pentacles. With the Five of Swords, you completed a cycle, and now it's time to collect the fruits of that. Page of Pentacles also can be indicative of love. Maybe you have been through a lot of tricky stuff, outside circumstances, the people coming into your life weren't really aligning with your personality and desires, but now something better is showing up here for you. Some of you are manifesting love, guys, and maybe you don't even want to have love in your life, but this love is going to be something that will turn things around. Okay, this can be someone really appreciates who you are, really loves you. Like I said, when you have self-compassion, self-love energy, the universe is going to reflect that back to you. And this Ace of Cups can also symbolize doing something that you would love to do, being somewhere that you would love to be. Okay, that you will feel that romance in your life and romanticizing your life, basically. Internal factors are, until you start self-practicing, self-giving, self-love, compassion, you might have a little pause there. Hangman is also change of perception or perspective, realizing that everything starts within. External factors are the Star I have here. I don't do reversal, like I said, and I'm looking at beautiful cards. So you might feel like the things are not really going well, the people are not really aligning with you, but I feel with the Star energy, this is also your manifestations working out better than ever. Maybe something needs to leave your life so you can receive what you truly want. Maybe you are getting a rejection from a certain company and you're thinking, oh, nothing is working for me, but that's not where you belong, because there's something better, something much bigger than that. Your true north, your true star, life purpose is showing up here for you. With the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry. So what you put out is what you get back. Universe is preparing a soul family for you and maybe aligning you. They already exist out there, aligning you with the community, environment, and family that you belong to. And that's where you will find yourself, okay? The more loving you are towards yourself, I feel like the more the universe will show you how loved you are. That is going to become like your family, basically. Soul family will show up. Another energy I feel like here, this can be even finding your own community that you can follow your passions, create freely, and maybe even you becoming the leader of that community and showing them the right pathway, or you're like maybe just together creating something amazing with that community. Okay, let's get to your oracle. If there's a blockage here or in any of the areas in your life, we have a magic prayer. What needs to be resolved is maybe saying the magic words that I saw this energy. We're going to look deeper into the meaning of the cards. Magic prayer can be maybe focusing on and speaking of the things that you desire rather than the things you don't. Okay, that's where the blockage maybe lies here. The healing will come when you ride the wave, when you go with the flow, when you be free like you are in your heart. And the outcome is the strength. And this is actually, she's lifting a massive world while dancing with the leaves right there, which is a beautiful energy I feel here for you. So you're going to be, I felt it here too. Maybe you're going to be leading a group, becoming a leader of a group that will really create the world you want together with you. This can even be leading your own life and becoming the master of your desires here. Let's see. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. Okay, that can be what's missing in your life at this timeline. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Okay. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits as long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power. Be assured that you are on the right path. So focusing on what you need is important, and also you can ask for what you want as well. I don't really completely agree with that, because we can pray in a way because we don't know if what we want, specifically what we want, is going to fit in our needs. We just want it because some of the desires we have are guided by the media. We don't even know if we're gonna like it or not. We just see it and we want it, like eating a gold leaf cake, for example. But you can pray in a way. Please make sure that what I desire aligns with what I need and what is good for me. Okay, that can unlock the door here for you. And 14 here we have the riding the wave. So this is how the healing will happen. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned. You can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. Basically, you have your talents available to you. You have access to certain things and you can use them to heal this blockage, the magic prayer. If you're having a hard time to focus on what you want, do what is actually making your heart flutter or maybe making you feel joy the most. Another thing here is maybe you have a skill that you don't use all the time, which is because you deem it as small. It is simple to you, but it can be extremely useful for others. When you use that for giving to others, it can grow and maybe expand and bring success to in the other fields that you desire to have success. This is your final result. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. We have 2 times as the magic prayer is connected to the higher power as well. So I feel like these cards all have speak out loud what you desire, and also trust that it is meant for you, it's coming for you. Doubt really erases all the prayers, okay? So you can do anything now. You can have anything you desire. There is a higher power working for you. Even maybe you're an atheist, maybe you don't really believe in that. But think of it in a way that we have the power of telepathy. Maybe back in the day, human beings, we had the power of telekinesis. And our minds is like an antenna. It just pushes out there a strong energy. Our hearts are a stronger antenna. When you feel something in visualization, when we see something in the mind's eye, it just pushes out their strong energy and it brings back results to us. Okay, so it can be also trusting that it is always, your mind is always working, but you can guide it to the right direction. This is your second oracle now. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aries through unconditional love now. And we're going to pull a spell for you, okay? This can be a ritual. It doesn't have to be seen as a spell. This can be an activity or ritual that you do. We have a money spell showing up here for you. This can be your solution. Take a few sprigs of mint and put them in a teapot. Boil water for tea and pour over the mint in the teapot. Chant this charm. By my hand, this healthful balm, blessed mint, most bounteous herb, bring me health and heart and calm. Abundance I shall see by every deed and verb, and so it is. Breathe in the scented steam from the teapot and fill your lungs with the smell of prosperity. Repeat the spell once more, then leave the pot on your altar for 24 hours, a full sun and full moon period. You will begin to see signs of your wealth increasing within 1 week. I love this. I'm going to try that too. Definitely, I'm going to try that one. Okay, let's see what's your affirmation, your final message, and what you need to know. This is also a tarot deck. Let's see which card comes forward. I don't know if I wonder any of the cards laying on this table coming forth here for you or anything new. We have King of Swords, someone with a lot of strong logic and a person of stoic nature. I trust my ability to make strategic decisions. So that's what is desired at this time for you, making a strategic decision and planning and going with the plan, basically. Okay, and also, like, the plan includes trusting the higher power. Okay, all right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.